Good morning. I'm Bob McDonough with the City of Tampa, and no, it is not Groundhog Day. Yes, you were here not too long ago for groundbreaking. Yes, you're here today for another groundbreaking, and I think you'll be here again for more. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce Miss Lena Young-Green with the Tampa Heights Civic Association.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay, this is an exciting day and we have to express our excitement. As I look around, I see so many of you who over the years we've worked so hard to get to this point. We know every little detail about where we were, how did we get there, our history, and where we are today. So this is really, really great. Mayor Buckhorn, we want to say thank you to you. 100 years ago, this area was vibrant with the spring. We had older citizens who told us that they used to come out here on Sunday evenings, and this would be the place where they come for their recreation on Sunday evenings. And then about 20, 30 years ago, we know what was out here. It was repairing the cars of our police officers. Lots of brownfields and development issues. And then we came forward a little more, and 10 years ago, we created, 15 years ago, we created our CRA, and we had this vision of all the wonderful things that would happen here. And then the economy tanked. And then we had to go back to the drawing board. But fortunately, 2.5 years ago, we elected a mayor who came in and said, redevelopment of Tampa, focusing on urban areas, was the drive of his life. And has he fulfilled his goal, hasn't he? Yes. Big, big, big thank you to our mayor. Now we know that we're going to be having our Riverwalk is completing over here on the north side in Tampa Heights. Remember Tampa Heights? This is going to be a beautiful park. Our spring is being renovated. Our Ulele restaurant, is coming soon. Adam and Chaz are going to go before City Council shortly with the other 38 acres over here. Wonderful things are happening. We're connecting so many neighborhoods right here. Downtown Tampa Heights, Ridgewood Park, Riverside Heights, the West Bank. This is a fantastic project, and I am just so happy and so delighted to be here with you all and have you all share with us this great groundbreaking ceremony. Thank you.
Well, I think now that Lena has touched on the points of all the speakers and what they were going to say today, we might as well just proceed on to the groundbreaking. But we were here a short time ago when the Gonzmarts began the development of the Ulele, and Casey is here today to talk about their continued enthusiasm about what's going on.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to invite my nieces over, Lauren and Andrea, since this is a Gonzmart family affair. We're excited to be opening Ulele, the newest restaurant in the Columbia restaurant family, in the spring of 2014, which is just around the corner. It's named after a legendary Indian princess. The restaurant will be right next to the park in the historic Waterworks building. Our main goal here is to preserve the building, a over 100-year-old structure, and when you come to visit us, you get a feel of what things were like in Tampa at that time 100 years ago. We'll have indoor and outdoor seating overlooking these beautiful views, the waterfront views. It'll be something that will be spectacular here in Tampa. It's something for all the residents to come and enjoy. The location is close to downtown. The area has a great history for my family. I was born 3 blocks away in the old St. Joseph's Hospital. My grandfather and grandmother, Casimiro Hernandez and Carmen, lived on 7th Avenue right up the street. So I used to play in this park when I was a little boy. So we're looking forward to repeating the history of Tampa again and again with our children and our grandchildren. We have a restaurant up the street called the Columbia on 7th Avenue, as you may know. And our history also is at the History Center up the Riverwalk here just a couple miles away. So we have a triangle of Columbia family restaurants. So we know the area well, and we want to get to know all of our neighbors very well also. Ulele will be a native-inspired food and drink with inspiration from the cultures of both Native Americans and European explorers. So that is something that's going to be something to be seen. I can't wait for you to come and taste our oysters and blue crab and the fresh seafood and locally produced produce is going to be part of our menu here at the Columbia, at Ulele, excuse me. Ulele will be more than a restaurant, though. Training and hiring, and also hope to the economic spark for the Tampa Heights neighborhood. We couldn't have taken this project on without our friend and his vision and leadership, Mayor Buckhorn, and the support of Tampa City Council. It's a kind of public-private partnership that spurs the growth of cities. Thank you, Mayor. In conclusion, we thank you all for coming today. Like you, we look forward to enjoying this park with our families and its beautiful Ulele Spring. Please come back and see us when we open Ulele next spring.
You know, at the last groundbreaking we had here, a lot of people complained about the heat, so we did something about that today. So without further ado, our mayor, Bob Buckhorn. Can you believe it now? This is, this for me, I think, it has been one of the capstones of the last 2.5 years. I think for a lot of us that have been around for a while who always envisioned what Tampa Heights could be, to stand here now and to see the Gonzmart family on the verge of opening Ulele restaurant, to see that spring reclaimed, and to stand here and to look down this river and to see this expanse of open green space that when it's programmed and activated, there will be thousands of people here doing exactly what we set out to do 2.5 years ago, and that is to make the river the center of our urban experience, not the western edge. This could not have happened without the great partnership with the Gonzmarts, who believed in this space, who believed in the history of that building, and who will take their amazing culinary talents and business acumen and take that site and I think make it a destination for the foodie nation here in Tampa, Florida. To the City Council, to Councilman Suarez, Councilmember Capine, Councilmember Chairman Charlie Miranda, who approved this funding 2 weeks ago, thank you very much. Thank you for believing and recognizing the potential in this particular site. If you think about what this will look like 10 years from now, if you look at what Chaz and Adam are going to do right over there with the Tampa Armature Building, when the Riverwalk dead ends at the North Boulevard Bridge, but more importantly, when you look across to the west bank of the river, and to recognize that everything from what the Julian B. Lane Park all the way around to Rick's on the River will be redeveloped in a live, work, and play environment, master planned to the extent that folks can live across the river, they can ride their bikes, they can walk to downtown Tampa. We are creating livable, walkable, pedestrian-friendly neighborhoods that I think will change the tapestry of this city as we know it. This is an exciting time. It's an exciting time for our staff who is working hard on this every day. We push them hard. We need to get it done by the springtime because we got more things to do. But to know that 6 months from now, 8 months from now, we will be standing here on the verge of the entire Riverwalk being completed, standing here and looking at a newly activated green space in our urban core. A Riverwalk that was started 6 mayors ago and 40 years ago that is now coming to completion. Ladies and gentlemen, we are changing the face of this community. We are changing in ways that none of us could have imagined 10 or 15 years ago. All of us are doing it. We are getting done what we said we are going to do. Thank you for being a part of it. Lena, your neighborhood
to quote Alicia Keys, is on fire. We're going to get it done with you, all right? Thanks. Adam and Chaz, start moving dirt, would you please? Let's get it done, everybody. Let's break ground. There's more to come. This is just the beginning. Thanks.
1, 2, 3. Ulele.